Hello, this is Ariana. So for senior experience, I wasn't really sure what this class was going to be about or how it would benefit me, if I'm honest. But already these readings I found really interesting. I think that the book that we have for this class is really cool. And I like how it isn't just one author and they have a multitude of authors. But one of the readings that we did last week, it was just on the page 129, talking about Aristotle, like a brief synopsis of their story. And it said, I wrote it down here, a person of noble character will and should prefer a short but splendid life to a long life of steady accomplishments and satisfaction. And that really stood out to me because that is so not the American dream. At all. I mean, they're saying it's better to live a short period of time with a lot of good things than a long period of time of okay things. And how we look at life, I don't know, it opened my mind of how we even look at life. Because when I read it, I was like, that makes sense. But that's not how I feel. And then it made me go but why do I feel that way? And that's just because that's how we're taught. It's about living. There's milestones you have to make. You have to finish high school. You have to go to college and finish college. Get that degree. Get the job. Get married. Have kids. Have grandkids. Get retired. We have these milestone and stages that you have to make. Which means longevity is what we value. Whereas the statement isn't about the longevity of life. It is about your accomplishments and what you did in life. So for what Aristotle is saying is it's better to be like Mother Teresa, to have lived a short life and to have died prematurely than you should have, but to have made a big impact. And that is more valuable in Aristotle's eyes than if she had lived longer. I mean, true, if she had lived longer, that person in general, Mother Teresa, she probably would have accomplished more, and her longevity would have been more influential to life. But in general, what he's saying is that it's kind of what you do with what you're given, rather than just living. Because I feel like it made me realize, life is short. I'm also a nursing student, so I'm doing hospice community nursing right now. And for hospice, people are in their deathbeds. Most of them are older, but all this stuff is just making me think of man, life is fleeting. I know they're older, but they're not that old. When you really think about it, we look at years and we're like, oh, it's just a year, but it's a year. A year is a long time. And you can accomplish and do so much in a year, and so much can change within a year. I don't really know what I was going up with that. Maybe I was saying that you can accomplish a lot with the time you're given, and you shouldn't squander the time you're given because tomorrow isn't promised. That's what the Bible says. We live each day oh, I can do that tomorrow, but can you do that tomorrow? Hopefully you can, but can you really? So I don't know. I just thought it was an interesting perspective. It's been kind of, I don't know, hanging in my head because of nursing, because of this reading. And I don't know, maybe it's a new way for me to think in life. Maybe it's to open my eyes and remind me that it's about what I'm doing in the moments, and for me to stop being oh, in the future, and I just really stay in the present. So that's what I've been thinking about this week.